In a village called Umueze, there lived a couple called Obiora and Obiageli. They both had children. Recently, the wife became pregnant and gave birth to twin girls. Obiora was so happy. At last, he has girl child. After a while, one day, the two kids were coming back from school and an accident occurred. The driver did not even stop. He hit one of the girls and ran away. This accident caused one of the twins to have a very huge scar on her face. This scar made her to always try to cover her face. She always loved wearing anything veil in order to just cover her face. And due to the constant bully by her own father, because she was no longer beautiful. Her father would be like, who will marry you? You are not even beautiful again. Nobody wants an ugly wife at home. And that was how her self-esteem started becoming low. Although the mother tried in order to be supportive, but then the bad mouth was way too much. One of the twins, her name is Choma. Choma and Chinaza are the name of the twins. Choma is the one that has the scar on the face. She always finds solace in the hands of an old healer. The woman was known for healing people. So Choma always goes there to the woman's house, helps her out, and in return, she always learns how to heal people using herbs. The old woman loved Choma because Choma had a very pure heart. Years later, there was a day that, as usual, Choma went to the bush to fetch firewood. And in the bush, she saw a man lying down unconsciously. Choma quickly searched and found out that the man has been bitten by a snake. She quickly did a first aid on the man and revived him. The man thanked her and was very happy. But due to the fact that Choma was wearing a veil and wouldn't want any man to see her face because at least she was always tagged ugly, she decided to leave the man. But unknowingly to her, the man saw a little mark on her face. Few weeks later, it was discovered that Igwe's son is back to the village, and this time he is looking for a bride to settle down with. All the maidens heard about the news and everybody was waiting in anticipation to welcome the new Igwe son. The new Igwe son lived in his city all his life and now he's a medical doctor, and it was time for him to take over his father's throne. Hence, he decided to return back to his roots. Of course, one of the twins was a very beautiful girl without scar on her face. The father had no doubt that she is going to capture the heart of the Igwe son. After all, where there is beauty, one does not need any other thing. According to the father, her twin daughter was worth more than gold and diamond, and she deserves the Igwe. I mean, who wouldn't want their child to marry the best man on earth? Everybody does. Well, Choma did not even care. After all, the scar on her face was way much that it will even scare anybody that wants to come close to her. So, what's the need of even trying to look good in order to get Prince's heart? She continued with whatever she was doing. She continued with the chores. She was a great cook. She always go and help the old woman treat people that are sick. So one day, the prince's son decided to go and visit the old woman in order to thank her for how she has been helping the villagers, healing them. And when he came, surprisingly, he saw that particular face and he tried holding her hand, telling her that he knows her. But the lady afraid, and of course because of her low self-esteem, because she has been bullied in so many ways, she was like, no, that she's not the one. He said, you are the one. I remember a few days ago when he was beaten by a snake in the bush, that you were the same lady that saved him, although you refused to tell me your name. but I know this face. And by the way, why are you wearing a veil on your face? Chioma decided to leave him and ran away. Well, the old woman came out and sat down with the prince and told the prince that Chioma is actually a very good girl, that she helps her in healing people, and hence it is very, very possible that she was the same person that healed him, the prince, when he was beaten by a snake in the bush. But the old man surprisingly asked the prince what was he even doing in the village before the time that it was announced that he was back. He said he wanted to come back and live like a free person before all eyes will be on him. Because you know that once his identity is revealed, everybody wants to be in their best behavior. Now, the old man told the prince that in as much as Chioma is a good girl, that the Chioma is actually insecure because of the scar on her face. The old woman narrated the story about how Chioma was hit by a car one day when she was going out with her twin sister. The prince felt pity on her, at the same time knew that she was the one for him. The prince always needed an independent, beautiful, hardworking to be by his side, someone that can help him with advice, someone that will be there for him, someone that will be supportive. So when the prince went back home, he couldn't but marvel at the way Chioma was so selfless, helping the old woman. So many maidens had started trooping in and out in order to gain the prince's favor. Even the queen herself arranged one of the twins, that is Chioma's twin, to meet with the prince. After all, she was so beautiful with her long hair, her beautiful legs, and her fine body shape. But unknowingly to the queen, the twin was just beautiful. She was bad at so many things, bad at chores, bad at being with people, because she has always been like a peacock, very proud due to the fact she knows that she is beautiful. So, but due to the prince loved his mother very well, he decided to say, okay, for benefit of doubt, he asked the girl, Chioma's twin sister, to prepare a meal for them. That was when it was revealed that Chioma's twin sister does not even know how to on a light, talk more of preparing a decent food. She has been over pampered by the love of her father, who thought that beauty is enough to get you to anywhere. Indeed, beauty will get you to anywhere, but then character is what that will make you stay. Everybody was so shocked. How can a beautiful girl like you don't know how to cook? She said that she doesn't cook because her twin sister does the cooking. They were surprised. You have a twin? Then she must be as beautiful as you. She laughed and said, no, that her twin wasn't that beautiful, that she has a scar on her face. That was when the prince knew that Chioma was a twin. The prince did not say anything. He's not a man of two words. He believes that action is always better than words. The prince was silent. So when the twin left, the prince started to talk to the mother. He told the mother that he has actually found someone. And the mother was so happy, excited to meet the new beautiful girl. But the prince said, okay, that he is going to bring her. The prince went and met Chioma after so much delegation, after so much persuasion, after this, trying to make her understand that he loves her no matter the scar and all that. Chioma finally accepted. Although Chioma did not tell anybody because she doesn't know who to trust, she just went and told the old man about it. The old man was happy and told her that if the prince is someone that will make her happy, that she should go for him, and that the prince as well is a good man. So after then, she was invited to the palace. When she came, she greeted the queen and they asked her to cook. When she entered the kitchen, she made a delicious meal. Everybody's all eating. But the queen was like, Chioma, why are you wearing a veil? Oh, Chioma did not answer. The prince was like, does it matter? The queen was like, no, that she wants to see it. Chioma opened the veil and the queen was like, oh, wow, what happened to your face? Chioma now told the queen what happened. Instead of the queen to become petty, the queen actually pitied her and was like, it's a pity, nobody deserves this kind of thing. But then you are a good woman, and I pray and I hope that you love my son and take care of him as a wife. Chioma was so happy and surprised at last somebody actually loved her for who she is and not because of her scar but the beauty inside. Chioma went home and told the father and the mother. The father was shocked. Who wants to be with an ugly lady like you? Chioma said, the prince. And be mindful of the words he said to me. I am not that Chioma again. Few weeks later, they tied the knots. And of course, Chioma and the king lived happily ever after. She even became pregnant and gave birth to a baby boy. And since then, there has been peace and love in their home. Thank you so much for paying attention. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Remember to help on your notification bell so my posting videos be notified. Help me share my videos. I'll see you on my next one, guys. Bye.